Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this player review with me, boy FIFA 1 HD, where we will be taking a look at the 87 rated centre-back second in form Fabinho card. Now before we get into the review, as always, if you enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribers, that will really help me out. And if you have any questions about how he played in game, the team that I used him in, or just FIFA 19 in general, then ask away in the comments, as I love hearing what you guys have to say. So we've had a look at how we used him, we've seen where we've used him, and now we're going to have a look at his attribute details. And as you can see, he's still a very, very good player, no matter where you play this guy. His stats do actually lend themselves very well to being a centre-back. His defensive column is incredible. Interceptions, really high there at 86. His marking and stand tackle and slide tackle really stand out. Heading accuracy and jumping are okay, not the best, but he is very tall, and so he is quite good in the air. Stamina is really nice, strength good at 80, and aggression also really nice there at 87. Dribbling is useful, you know, it's okay. Agility and balance, as you can see there, could be a bit better, but he has got good ball control. His dribbling's alright, reactions and composure are also really nice in the high 80s. Passing is very neat and tidy. Good vision, especially for a centre-back, really lovely short and long passing, decent curve too. Shooting wise, he's not the best, but at centre-back, that really doesn't matter. However, he does have really good shot power, so if on the odd occasion the ball does pop to him, maybe just on the edge of the box after a corner, for example, he has the ability with that shot power to absolutely rifle it home. And he also has incredible penalties, as you can see there at 94. Pace, for a centre-back, incredible. Really good overall there at 72 acceleration and 76 on the sprint speed. Something of which you could definitely upgrade if you wanted to. So now we've seen those attribute details, guys, let's go into some in-game footage and hear what I thought about him. So fundamentally, is Fabinho a really good centre-back? Well, yes, he is incredible. He's got really decent pace, meaning that he can cover the pitch well. He can recover well if he does find himself out of position or up against maybe a faster striker or winger, which is always good, you know. And obviously, as I mentioned before, if you use a different chemistry style on him, you can up this to make him even more OP in that area. Where he really excels, obviously, is his defensive column. He is fantastic in that area. Really good interceptions, always making those interceptions, reading the game well, breaking up the play and getting the ball back without any real effort, you know, just by him being aware of his surroundings, getting the ball and then using it with his amazing range of passing. And that is definitely a theme with this guy at centre-back. He's got incredible interceptions, as we've seen. He's also got really good marking and stand and slide tackles. So when he is close to them, and he will track them well, because of that really strong marking, he is able to make some incredible tackles both on the floor and standing up. He always seems to win the ball. He's got a good range of strength too, you know, so he is quite a physical player, very aggressive, and that comes through with his tackling. And then when he does get the ball, he's got that range of dribbling, so he can get it out of his feet, he can get out of maybe tight areas if there are a few other opponents around him, and then he can utilise his very solid passing, meaning that you can go from defence to attack with incredible speed. He is a brilliant player. However, he is incredibly expensive, and the question is, do you want a centre-back Fabinho card? Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I think some of his earlier informs and maybe some of his European cards in the CDM slot is probably the better option. However, if you are made of coins, you really want this guy for whatever reason, then yes, you are getting a very solid centre-back. But I paid around 460,000 coins at the time of reviewing this guy, which I think is insane. If it falls greatly, then yes, it's still a worthy card. Would I pay that much money to keep him forever? No, I'll be honest, I absolutely wouldn't. I think he is really expensive for a player that performs better, yes, than some of the other centre-backs that a lot of people use, but not that much better. I think some of the Van Dijk cards, you know, the way to go, and you can use sort of even normal gold cards that will perform, you know, adequately and make a hell of a lot of a saving compared with going out and buying this one second in form card. He's a great player. He can score goals as well if he does find himself higher up the pitch, or maybe you use him, you know, sort of higher up the pitch later on in games and you switch things around. But no one's really going to do that with this guy, in my opinion. Unless you maybe want to use him at CDM or central midfield, But if you do that, you would just go and buy his European card. So I don't really understand the need for any real attacking stats on this guy. It's a very unique card because he is now a centre-back. But overall, for me, he's not worth going out and buying unless, like I say, you do have an absolute ton of coins. I think you can use 450,000 coins much better than you can by just buying this one player. I mean, you could buy a whole squad of players for that coins, or you could utilise it over across maybe 2 or 3 players that are really going to make a difference in attacking areas. That's what I'd do. But if you do want him, you will get a very good centre-back, no question at all. I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.